G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago I did take Spot up to rank 4 as a 6 star, and I absolutely have no regrets. This is probably, I know there's a lot of champions I have a fondness for, like Omega Red and Van in the Dark, Dr. Octopus, Mr. Fantastic, but this guy is quickly becoming one of my favorite champions in the entire game. He is so fun to use. He's, animation wise, it's one of the best I've ever seen. Um, and he's got some really cool abilities and he can do a lot of damage. So in this video I'm going to be going over just some basic rotations. He's really not too complicated to use. There is a bit of you do have to practice a bit with his portal block, but once you can manage that, and switching between going from the portal block to when you're untouchable and dealing a bunch of damage, this guy is really effective. So let's go over some basic rotations. So we're just in Realm of Legends here, just for an easy testing ground. And so if we look at his abilities, basically what we want to do is we want to start by building up his spots. So he has spots, and he gets them from when he holds block. It's probably easier if I show you in the fight. Basically, you hold block and a little timer will pop up. See that grey timer? And once it goes white, that's when your portal block's open, that black portal. And when they hit into your block, you gain spots. Now, once you get 5, if the opponent hits you, come on, get to 5. Once they hit you, you go untouchable. And that's a chance for them to, will miss all their attacks. The same with just like a phase mechanic like Ghost and Kitty. Or anyone that goes invisible. And so when the opponent hits into your untouchable thing, they get ruptures. And those ruptures are actually pretty potent. If we look at the potency, oops, that's the relic abilities. Yeah, if we look at the while untouchable, when an incoming attack would miss, that line there, inflict a rupture debuff dealing 2000 damage over 0.5 seconds. So it's a really quick rupture. And then if spot lens hits, deal incoming attacks from the opponent and attacks that make contact with own, inflict a rupture debuff, dealing 781 damage over 10 seconds. So those are the long ruptures. And so I'll do that fight again. I'll just quickly restart. And you basically, once you get to 5, and then you take a hit, you basically just want to stack as many ruptures as you can, because those will boost the amount of damage you do on your special 2. And it's actually nice, it shows in that red icon there is how many ruptures you've inflicted since your last special 2 or since the start of the fight. So if we get 5 spots here, come on, hit into my block. We were a bit slow opening the portal block there. There we go. So now it hits into us. This is a really basic way to play Spot. And you'll pause your untouchable for about 0.3 seconds when you land a hit. So it means you can extend it, because the base duration is only about 5 seconds. But you can see that lasts a lot longer than 5 seconds. Now, spots, that's a bit of a tongue twister there. They give him a 20% chance to block unblockable attacks and also a 20% chance to block heavy attacks. Now, if we throw the special 2 here, you'll see that it does a bunch of damage, and so that's boosted by the amount of rupture stacks we have. And you see that red icon reset to 0 because we threw a special 2, but you can see it's already up to 11 again. And if we just build up our spots again, get up to 5 and go untouchable again, we can throw another special 2. Won't do as much damage because you only have 11 at the moment, but if we can build up some more. And also opponents that have like a lot of hits in their specials are really good for Spot because they build up, a bunch more ruptures. So we throw another special 2, and yeah, it does really a lot of damage while being untouchable. So it's really safe. Now his spots also give him a ton of block proficiency. It's about 8,000 per spot, which is a lot. So it makes him really tanky. So we can eat this whole special 2 in a block. That gives him a lot of ruptures. We throw special 2 with 32 rupture stacks, and that's almost got him down. So yeah, 80 hits in, and well, might as well see how long this fight went for. So here, see, this is definitely not the quickest way to play him, by the way. I'm just showing you the basic way to play him and build your spots. Because next I'll show you what to do with his Sig ability. Come on, get to 5. Here we go. Eat the special, get some more ruptures on him. So you do want to eat a lot of hits into your ruptures, into your phase and untouchable thing, because that will deal a lot of rupture damage. Because those quick ruptures are a lot more potent than the long ruptures. They're about 3 times more potent. So that took about 2.5 minutes, and that was 100 hits. That was really we can definitely do that quicker. But so I know this can all be very confusing. Yeah, so basically what you want to do is you want to build your spots, you want to hold your block, open up your portal, take your hits into block. Once you get to 5, you can, the next basic attack, by the way, the special attack won't activate untouchable. It has to be a basic attack to activate it, and then all their attacks will miss, providing they can miss. And then you just go ham. So you really want to, his playstyle is a lot of switching between playing really defensively and getting spots, and then playing really offensively and getting ruptures. Now, if we look at his Sig ability now, we're Sig 200, and that definitely helps his damage because, well, there's 2 parts to his Sig ability. The first part is after a portal block ends, each hit of Own's next successful light, heavy, or special attack deals an instant rupture, dealing about 2,200 physical damage for each spot gained during that portal block. Now, I'll just show that quickly. That basically means it deals a bunch of physical damage once we hit him. I'm not sure completely how it works because we gained 2 spots, 3 spots there. It was a bit hard to see, but there was a number of about 3.5k. That was, I think that was the number. It's a bit hard to tell, but basically, actually, it's probably easier to tell on a lower health opponent. If we just do a practice fight against Doom here and use Spot, it's a lot easier to tell here because Doom obviously has a lot less health than Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. But if we take some spots, just build up our spots. Oops. So you can resist the heavy attack, but you need 5 to guarantee the miss. Why are you doing that? Alright, let's try again. I don't know what he's doing. He's just not throwing hits into block at all. By the way, Spot is a very good Doom counter, but not if you're doing that. Alright, so let's just... Well, we resisted at that time. That was about a 60% chance. So you can see that massive burst there. That took him down like 20% of his health. That was the instant rupture from the Sig ability. Okay, and now if we look at the second part of his Sig ability, this part is more important because this is what you're going to use to get even more damage on your special 2. Well, we have to restart the quest to do the fight. But basically, if we look at this, the second part of his Sig ability, while untouchable, attacks that strike the opponent while they are performing a heavy attack or recovering from a special attack grant Own a Fury passive, increasing attack rating by 2,000 for 7 seconds. Now, that is really nice because, well, if we look at his attack rating at the moment, it's about 3,200. So it's pretty much like an extra 60% attack that he gets. And I'll show you how to do that. So basically, you want to do this as you start your untouchable. So you basically want to build up to 5 spots and then bait a heavy attack and then punish that heavy attack so that when you start your untouchable, you have that passive fury. So you'll see we'll just build up the 5 spots as normal. 5, and then we'll bait a heavy attack. 1 throw, heavy attack, and then we punish that and we get the fury. And then we go ham. So this is the best way to do it, and then hopefully if he throws a special we can punish that as well and then also get another fury. But it doesn't look like he wants to. We can take some hits into block from the special attack. That gets us up to 4 spots again. Bait another heavy attack, and we go fury again, and we go untouchable. We bait, punish that, we get the fury refreshes. Doesn't stack, but it refreshes. And we throw a special 2 with 46 ruptures, and look how much damage that did. It's crazy. So it's really simple to do that. You just have to punish a heavy attack or a special attack, which is really easy to do. Come on, do more than 1 hit. a heavy attack. So you want the heavy attack to hit you because that's going to activate the untouchable. And then you want the heavy attack to hit you and then you'll be able to just retaliate instantly. Oops, he was blocking. But you see what that does, right? It really increases the damage of your special 2 a lot. So another way to play Spot is actually to use the special 3. So what the special 3 does is you gain max spots, and then once per fight, if Spot is at 10 spots, increase the duration of all personal rupture effects by 100% for the rest of the fight, which is really nice for longer fights. So basically you want to get to 10 spots. We'll do it here against Star-Lord. You want to get to 10 spots and throw a special 3, and that's going to make all your rupture debuffs last twice as long. So we just get some hits in our portal block. You can also reparry hits during the portal block, like right before it ends, to take less damage. If he actually hits into our block. He doesn't want to. Might as well just activate our untouchable because we're probably going to need it again. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. We could get the Fury as well, but we can get it now. There we go. That was a bit janky, but got it eventually. Just build up some ruptures, and now we're back to 0 again. So we're gonna have to build up our spots and then go for a special 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, why are you backing off so much? 8, 9, 10. 10. So, throw the special 3. And it is a really cool special 3, by the way. I love how he just opens his portals. He's just chilling and just punching through a bunch of different portals. It's so fun to watch. And that also activates Untouchable. 3 special. So that's gonna. So now all our ruptures are increased by basically twice as long. But you'll see it actually doesn't really affect our damage too much on the special 2. What are you doing, Spot? Come on, get to special 2. So this is with 50 ruptures. This is the max damage. You get to 50 is the max. And it's pretty nice. But honestly, like, and the extra duration on the ruptures is nice, but honestly for most fights, I wouldn't recommend this rotation. For most fights, I'd recommend just spamming the special 2, because that on its own deals a bunch of damage. You don't need the extra rupture debuff duration, really. Come on, throw special. You want to make sure you don't try to hit him while he's actually throwing special attack. You want to hit him as he was recovering, because otherwise you don't get the Fury. So that was a bit of a mistake on my end. And also, so the way his portal block works is it will end as if you dash back, but while it's on, you basically like can't get pushed back at all. It like locks him in place, which is really nice. It's great for champions that like are really aggressive and want to push you back into the corner. Just Spot won't let you do that. Won't let them do that. I'll show you again once the untouchable ends. Get some more ruptures built up for our next special. So you can see he's hitting the block and we're just not getting pushed back at all. It's really nice. But you see as soon as we dash back, the portal block ends. So we get 25 with the Fury, and hopefully all of this hits with the Fury, and it does. Well, we mistimed that again. We didn't punish the special attack. We were hitting him while he was throwing it. Yeah, so see, just not getting pushed back at all. Really nice. And we're just taking no damage on our block because of the extra spots. You see, like, barely any damage. I mean, this guy doesn't have great attack, but like, we're looking at like numbers that are less than 150 every time. So if we can pair that to someone like Dr. Doom, who has really good block proficiency, we just take our Doom out. You can see that it's pretty much like about the same, or a bit less. Sorry, a bit more than what Spot was taking. He's back about 165 into block. 100. Spot was getting like less than 50, so this isn't the greatest place to show the block damage because this guy's attack is only 2.8k. I'll probably find somewhere else. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we're in the Eternity of Pain quest now, and I'm not going to try do these fights with these champions because they're not going to be good for it. But I'm just going to show you like the difference in block damage. So if we just build up some spots. It's not great to start with, but once you get like 5, at 200, was that? Now, obviously, the block proficiency, you get technically 8,000 rating per spot, but that doesn't scale like linearly. So about 170 with 7 spots. So that's not bad. And by the way, that block proficiency is only active when your portal block is open. It's not when you're just normal blocking. You have to hold your block to open the portal, and then you have the block proficiency. But if we compare that to Doom, let's see what the difference is. So we're getting like 170, I think, with Spot. Doom doesn't need to build up anything, but well, that was like 900, 400. This is with an armor buff as well. 90 when we're parrying. Yeah, 700. So you can see the difference. Like Doom is a tanky champion, but Spot with his spots is crazy tanky. And obviously he's designed that way because you're meant to take hits into block. Doom, you're not just going to be taking hits into block like that with Doom. Obviously, you're going to be parrying a lot more than Spot is, but you can see the difference. Spot is really tanky that way. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving this champion, man. Just look at his dashback. It's such a cool animation. There's so many cool things about him. We're just fighting the Shuri in the side quest at the moment, although she's being very passive. There we go. He's actually not a bad Shuri counter because he doesn't have to worry about parrying medium attacks or anything. But yeah, he just can work around that with his. When that's untouchable, we can punish the heavy attack even though it's heavy assault. And throw another special 2. Throw a special 2, sorry, not another one. Bait a special 2 of her own. Come on. Block all that. Barely does any damage. I didn't look at her attack rating, but wasn't anything too low, I don't think. Oh, we didn't get the Fury that time, but we didn't have to worry too much about. Oops, got hit by that. Didn't have to worry about the unstoppable. I'll take a bit of dismay, I think. So this is far from a perfect fight. We can block all the unblockable hits. I didn't get the Fury, but we can phase all this. Punish that and throw a special 2, and she's dead. So yeah, that wasn't the best showcase of the fight, but definitely could have done that better. And but yeah, he's pretty good. I love him. He's I definitely need to do more practice with him though, and I can't wait to show you guys some more gameplay of this guy. I've recorded some Battlegrounds gameplay. He's done really well against certain champions like Doom, Sasquatch, Mordo, Man-Thing. He's just a great nuke. He's doing fights in like 30 seconds. It's crazy. And I can't wait to record more gameplay and keep spamming this YouTube channel with it because I love Spot. I love Spot so much. He's definitely one of my favorite champions at the moment. I'm so glad to have him at rank 4. Is he in the profile at the moment? I think he is. Yeah, look at him. He's done great wonders for our prestige, even though I don't care too much about prestige anymore. We're up to 15,700 plus about 140 with the relics. yeah, he's great. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a bit more understanding of how best to use Spot. Um, if he's awakened or if your Spot is awakened or not. If he's unawakened, he's still really good. You just won't get the extra bit of damage from the Fury or the instant rupture. Absolutely do not need the awakened ability to do a lot of things with Spot. It's just yeah, the damage ceiling is a bit higher with the awakened ability, of course. Um, so yeah, I'm super happy to have him at rank 4, Sig 200. Can't wait to show you guys more in the future. But for now, peace out, guys.